Yes,
There we go. Yo, 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 yo. What up, though? I got my guy in the building, Brother Shawt. What it do, man?
hey man, Shay man, you know what's going down.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming, man, kicking it with your boy.
Yeah, for sure.
Now,
Appreciate you having me.
I see you out there doing your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like a modern day civil rights activist, you know what I'm saying, out there, you know what I'm saying, speaking on the behalf of the people all through the community, man.
Yeah, that's right. Somebody gotta do it.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I appreciate. I think you know what I'm saying. The universe found the right person. I see you out here getting accolades, man. Just won an award this weekend, man. Kind of tell me about these awards you winning, man.
Hey man, it's I guess people found saw it fit to, congratulate me and just big me up while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? While I'm on the earth. And a lot of times we don't do that to people that we look up to. Sometimes, you're in a situation where you do some, what if it's activism or it's just, your thing, and people don't, say nothing till you gone. So I just appreciate people, taking the time to consider what I do is relevant. You feel me?
There you go, man. Do sometimes, man, getting into like this whole activist thing, do you feel like you underappreciated? Do you have to fight those feelings, or do you?
I mean, I just think the whole culture of activism or community organizing in general is unappreciated. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't really look for accolades myself, but just to understand the importance of somebody, fighting for some that doesn't necessarily, or it might pertain to them, it might affect them, immediately, or it might not. They might just be fighting for somebody else. You
Yeah.
feel me? And just, just to take the time to recognize that, I think that's cool.
Okay. So I like always to ask people to give kind of define themselves. I mean, I may define you as an activist. You may define yourself as something else, right?
Right.
If Brother Shaw had a mission statement to kind of like sum up who you are, what would
Yeah.
that mission statement be?
Shit, I'm your brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm your brother for real, I'm gonna stick with you, I'm gonna fight for you, I got your back, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you look like me and you know what I'm saying, you wanna change some stuff. So, I'm for the people, you dig, my people specifically.
I got you. So when it comes to the word activist, do you consider yourself an activist? Like, what would you define your title?
Man, I'm a revolutionary, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm a beyond an activist, you feel me? I'm also, just to be more specific, I'm a community organizer, you know what I'm saying? I organize in the community. I get people together. I also give people opportunities to become organizers or temporarily organizers. For instance, you see an issue in your neighborhood, you don't really know how to go about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm the brother that you call to figure out and do something about that. But I definitely call it a revolutionary more so than just an activist. You feel me?
Okay. Can you break it down for us? For some of us who, green
Right.
to this, right? We
Yeah.
kind of group a lot of stuff together.
Right.
What will be the difference between an activist, a revolutionary, and I guess an organizer?
Right. Okay, that's a great question. I say an activist is probably someone who pretty much, responds to particular issues, particular subjects, whether it be environmental justice, whether it be, you know, protesting some police brutality or whatever. But an organizer is somebody who's going to get activists and things like those people together and mobilize the masses. You know what I'm saying? And mobilize the community. So there's just an activist is kind of like somebody who's singular. You know what I'm saying? Who's just doing. They're kind of reactionary is what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? An organizer is somebody who's trying to fight a longer cause, but a revolutionary is somebody who is has those elements, but we're not necessarily working within the system, the framework. We are trying to create something different. You feel me?
Who are some, like the revolutionaries you kind of like model yourself after, past and present? Is it some people that you see like, man, that galvanizes you and you draw energy and inspiration from?
I say people like, of course, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey. You know what I'm talking about? Who else, man? It's Kwame Ture. You know what I'm saying? It's a long list of people, but I definitely say John Wiley Price is a revolutionary in my book. You understand me? It's Black History Month, so that's a living legend, a black living legend who created Black history. This brother went up against the feds, beat him, been in office 36 years. You hear me? With all the articles, the mayor against him, all type of people against him. You feel me? So I'm gonna say John Wiley Price is the living revolutionary that I want to model myself after.
Okay. So you brought up Black History Month.
Yeah.
And me and my brother, we debate this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Does Black History Month serve a purpose?
Well, man, so it's many perspectives, it's many ways to look at different
Give
stuff.
me the Brotha Shawt straight.
Give me the Brotha Shawt, man.
100.
Like, look, you know what I'm saying? Just to be at 100, bro. Like, we obviously need longer than a month, you know what I'm saying? But it's not up to other people to recognize, you know what I'm saying, us and our greatness and our resilience and tell our story, you feel me? So, but at the same time, we also have to recognize and acknowledge that Carter G. Woodson, he was the one, a black man who lobbied to get get us Black History Month, you know what I'm saying, like in the 20s, or excuse me, I'm tripping way before the 20s, you know what I'm saying, but in this time period, but he did it, he chose February in honor of Frederick Douglass' birthday. So it ain't have to do with, you know, the white man or the cracker giving us the shortest month. That's not really what it is. But in this society, if we don't have at least Black History Month, or Black History something, then everything else is white history, you know what I'm saying? So you feel me? I think it serves a purpose.